Hi guys, I'm FM19. Welcome to the channel and welcome to our Panathinaikos save in Football Manager 2019. This is episode 22, and after you last saw us where we got knocked out of the Champions League, we've also been knocked out of the Europa League. I'll show you here, we played Slovan Liberec in a qualifier. We beat them 7-1. I'm just going to go into that game. We beat them 7-1 in the first leg. Sandaris with 2, Juan Marti with 2, Fabregas with 1, Albanis with 1. We even got Mavromantis sent off as well. We won that game 7-1. So obviously the next game we didn't really need to try. We drew 0-0 in that game. We then got drawn against Villarreal. We lost 3-1 away from home. Denis Suarez and Divock Origi with 2 goals. Even though we equalised quickly after Suarez's opener, and then at home we could only manage a 1-1 draw. Juan Marti with a goal again, but a 93rd minute goal from Divock Origi. Obviously we were going full on attack at that point, trying to grab that second goal that would have given us a qualification to the next round, if there was a next round. I'm not really sure. But after that draw, a bit disappointing. We did start the league with a 2-1 win against Tripoli. Alexandropoulos and Macheda were the goals. However, we lost to the team we beat in the cup final last year, Ari. We lost away from home to them. Really disappointing performance by everyone, to be honest. No one really stood out apart from Vagianidis. But since then, we've turned it around. We've kept the same formation, but we beat Atromitos 3-1. Tassos with a goal. Spedaccio returning after a long injury. He came back with 2 goals in 11 minutes there. We then had Doxodramas, who we beat 1-0 in the Greek 4th round of the Cup. And then the next 2 games have been in the Greek Cup as well. We played OF Ira Patras, whatever they're called. Joe Lidley with 2 identical goals in 3 minutes. Sandaris made it 3-1 there. And then we played Makid Forfa. We only managed to win that game 2-1, but we brought on Vince and he bagged himself a brace in the space of 8 minutes as well. But a real test for us. These games weren't really a test because they're lower teams in the Greek leagues. But we've got a big game today against PAOK or PAOK, whatever you want to call them. Let's have a quick look at the league table as it settles. It's only been 3 games in. Olympiacos are top. They've got 100% record so far. We're in 4th place despite our defeat to Ari, who sit 1 place behind us, although they have a game in hand. And PAOK have got exactly the same points as well, although their goal difference is better. So it's going to be interesting to see how we do in this game today. We're just going to go in for it, but it's likely that we're going to have to make some changes to the starting lineup because no doubt I would have played a lot of the younger players, because obviously the last game was in the cup and wasn't really needed. And this is just one player I want to show you. Our director of football has signed this player, Jonathan. He doesn't look too bad. At the moment 2-star, but potential 4.5. He's one of these players that I'm thinking that I can develop. He can work his way in the team. He plays defensive mid, so it's perfect for us. But we can eventually sell him for big money and use that to invest in the youth. So it'll be interesting to see how he develops. Obviously, in this game, PAOK are the favourites to win this one. We're sticking with our 4-2-3-1 formation. So this is the lineup we're going for in today's game. We've made some changes. I'm actually going to take... Should I keep Mandas in? I think I'm going to keep Mandas in. Mandas in goal. We've got Vagianidis at right back. Ilias at left back. Kolovetsios, Mavromantos in the centre. Mavropanos hasn't really impressed so far, despite his move. He's actually gone down in value since we signed him. But you know what? Should I give... No. These 2 are playing very well. Mavromantis is probably the weaker player. But I'm going to give Mavropanos a game here today. Let's see if we can do it. It could be risky because it's a big game. But I'm gonna bring him in. We've got Corbelis Sandaris in the centre because they do so well together. Fabregas as the attacking midfielder. And then we've got Spedaccio, Tasso on the wings. And I'm playing Vince up front. After his brace that he scored, I'm gonna bring him into the starting lineup. He can play up front. I've got Macheda on the bench. I've got Bazookas, Ledley on the bench as well. Abanis. So we've got some strong players on the bench here today. And hopefully we can... I don't know why I keep on saying hopefully, but maybe I can get rid of that. We'll have a quick look at their squad. Pridjovic, someone to look out for. Farias, good player. Magnuson, Mauricio, Stangl, Kamorna. They've got a pretty good side. There's no Chuba Akbum. He might have been sold. But we've never really done too well against PAOK. So hopefully we can get a good result here today. Tassel bringing it on the right hand side. Good driving run from him. Finds Vince in the centre. Vince with the good run, but it's a poor finish. Hit it straight at Paskalakis. And it stays at 0-0. But the first real proper chance of the game there. And maybe I'm thinking Macheda might have tucked that one away. But he might have not even got into that position. So Macheda has been our best player over the last 3 years, striker-wise. But he's getting old and he's not Greek. So I want to give these other players a chance. But we now have a penalty in the 33rd minute. Tassel steps up to take it, hits the post, and obviously he just stands there as the ball bounces back out. No one else gets it. It's hat clear, and it stays 0-0. Even though we're dominating this game, I'm not happy. Tassel is sitting on a 6.2 rating, and you know what's going to happen now. They're going to score. They're going to get a penalty. Ilias with a foul. There we go. Penalty for PAOK, and let me guess, they're probably going to go score this as well. Farias steps up. Farias scores. Typical. Absolutely typical. Diego Farias with the goal there. I'm not even going to watch that because it's not going to show us what the penalty was. But Ilias with a foul. Can we get back in this game before half-time? We've got a minute left. Vagianidis looking for Tassel. His cross is blocked. Vagianidis to Corbelis. Long ball over the top looking for Ilias. Can he make up for that penalty that he gave away? Tassel back there. Vince has tucked it away. And the two players that have potentially screwed us over in this game, in Tassel and Ilias, they work together superbly to set up Vince, our young, I think he's 17 to be fair, I need to double check on him, 17-year-old striker that's come through the youth team. And he has tucked the ball away in this big game here today, and we're drawing level 1-1. And again, we are dominating this game so far. 14 shots to 5. They've only had 3 on target. We've had 8. And possession of 61 to 39. This is a game we should be leading. And if we don't capitalise soon, then potentially we could lose this game. But I'm looking for Spadaccio to do something special here. Good run by him. He looks for Ilias. But the chance is wasted there and nothing comes off. Farias with a free kick now. Stangl heads the ball, hits the post. Now's our chance to hit on the counter-attack, but Mavropanos can't get rid of it. And we were lucky there. Very, very lucky. But Farias again with a free kick, whips it in. And this time, whatever his face. Oh, no, it's been disallowed. So again, twice we've been lucky. Look at how many players. They got 5 players offside there. Bazookas can come on for Fabregas. He hasn't done too much. And Albanis can come on for Tasso, because Tasso, obviously, he missed the penalty. His confidence is a bit shot. And we have a chance now. Sandaris on the edge of the box. Likes to shoot from distance, but he plays it back to Ilias. He whips a cross in, and a header from the defender is well saved by the goalkeeper, and they've hacked it clear in the end. It looks like this game is potentially going to finish at 1-1, but PAOK have had a few good chances to settle this game. Mavropanos on the ball on the edge of the box now looks for Corbelis. He finds Sandaris. Likes to shoot from distance. Bazookas out to Vagianidis. Corbelis, Mavropanos. Corbelis again. Sandaris. Corbelis. Will he hit over to the left-hand side? Sandaris. Corbelis. They like playing with each other, but Spadaccio now has it on the left. Drive and run from him. He's tackled. Carmona brings it forward. Is it going to be a chance for PAOK here? 8 minutes to go in this game. Shakov. Long ball over top. Panathinaikos won it back, but they've lost it again. Stangl now brings it forward. What can he do with it? Drives past the defender. Whips in a good ball. Farias heads it. Mandas with a save. Palms it straight into the path of Farias. And it looks like we're going to grab our second defeat of the season. Let's have a look at that again. Good ball in the box. Farias with a header. Ilias lost him. He really should have been marking better there. And they've been putting a lot of balls... Right, we've seen that enough. I don't want to see it again. They've been putting a lot of balls into the box. We might have to look at our tactic. And with 20 seconds left to go, I can't see us having another chance here. Kamana lost the ball to Spadaccio. Now's a chance. Spadaccio driving run. Looking... Oh, he's giving it away. Shakov wins it back. Surely the game is over. And one thing I did want to say is, although it's disappointing to be losing these games, that was a no goal. I thought he'd done an Ainsley Maitland-Niles then, but even though we dominated the game, we lost these 2 silly goals. Farias late on, a penalty, shouldn't have really given it away, but Eliasau, we missed a penalty as well. Disappointing performance by the lads there. I am going to be assertive, and I'm far from pleased from what I saw from this team. We've got another game coming up in a second, but one thing I did want to say is that the first half of the season, what I found out last season, the first half of the season doesn't really matter too much. As long as we finish in the top 6, we get settled in what formation we're going to play, bring up some of these younger players, give them some experience. The second half of the season is when it really matters, because it's the top 6 playing each other to win the title, which obviously we started off badly. We ended it on a great run, but we didn't make that final hurdle. We finished second in the end last season, and we're so close to winning the league. So the first half of the season I'm not too fussed about, even though I want to win. I want to win every game. It's not going to be the end of the world. But we've got a game here today, or another game here today, against Kerkyra. I believe they got promoted last season. Competition. So they won the league last year. So they won the B division. So they're going up as champions. It'd be interesting to see. Oh, don't know what I'm doing there. Be interesting to see how they performed so far. They're currently 12th in the league, so they've not done too well. They beat Apollo in the cup. To be fair, they had a tougher cup run than we did. They lost to Tripoli, lost to Larissa, drew with Larissa. Sorry, lost to Zante. So they've literally won no games in the league. They won in the cup. They've done quite well in the cup, but they've not won a single game in the league so far. We are playing them at home, I believe. So we should get a decent win. I might even switch it on to attacking for this game. But I do want to have a look at the tactics actually while you guys are here. If you guys have got any tips, then leave it in the comment section, guys. Then let me know if there's anything we can do. I'm potentially going to drop this to a standard line. Even though we play shorter tempo, we're playing quite narrow. Putting the low crosses into the box. Run at defence, be more expressive. Short kicks. Get stuck in, tight marking. I'm going to leave it like that. Although, maybe I'll defend wide because they're putting the crosses in. Let's see how that goes. And I expect nothing but a win. We're playing at home. I'm going to switch this to attacking as well, rather than positive. But I'm aiming to get quite a few goals in this game. Remember, we switched to direct from short passing. Let's see if that has any effect. Tassel drive and run now, looking for Juan Marti. He finds his Spanish compatriot, Cesc Fabregas, who plays it back to Tasso. Drive and run from him, shoots, hits the bar, defender heads it clear, and we pick the ball up in the centre. But that was really close. That's the closest we've come in the game so far. Fabregas switches the play, looking for Vagianidis. Great touch by there, whips the cross in. Spadaccio's headed it, and it's gone over the bar. Tassel now brings it forward for Vagianidis. Playing as a wing-back today rather than a full-back. See how he performs. Sanderos with a shot from distance at the edge of the box, and it just goes wide. He normally does better with them chances, but we are absolutely dominating this game so far. 15 shots to none. Yet we've only had 5 shots on targets, and we've struggled to score. And one thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to change this to... Oh, we've already got it working in the box. Okay. So, I'm going to probably play a bit wider because they are probably playing quite defensive. So I can imagine they're quite tight and compact. It looks like they're playing with wing backs as well because their fullbacks are quite forward. They're playing a 4-1-4-1 formation, which is probably why Fabregas isn't getting in the game so much. I'm going to pause it. I am going to make another tactical change here. Fabregas is not playing well. We've got Juan Marti there. I'm going to bring on Vince because Vince likes to play And I'm going to play 2 advanced forward here. I'm going to switch the wingers onto support because I want to get early crosses in. I'm just going to go on whipped crosses for now and hit early crosses and then see what that does. Let's see if that improves. We've got 25 minutes left. A game that we should be winning massively. A game that we're dominating massively. 18 shots to none. We've only hit the target 5 times. What can we do now in this last 20 minutes? I am going to whack it on very attacking now for the last 10 minutes. We need a goal. Spidaccio whips it across and Spanadouakis hacks it long for Simas. Simas brings it forward. He's on his own. He has to shoot from distance because there was no one with him. But 10 minutes left to go. That's the first shot they've had. And we're struggling to score. We're going to draw this game that we really should be spanking them. I can't believe we can't score. Last chance, Vagianidis, long throw, looking for Marty. He's held back, but the ref doesn't do anything. Ledley now, looking for Sandaris. Likes to shoot from distance. He does! He scores! Fucking get in, son! Theos Faris Sandaris, the goal scorer. 93rd minute, potentially last kick of the game. Let's have another look at that. Joey Ledley played to him. He does like to shoot from distance. And he really has saved our blushes here today. We have dominated this game, but we've struggled to score. Sandaris picks it up at the edge of the box, spanks it in. We have a chance to get another goal here. Vagianinis looks for Mavromantis. The defence has had nothing to do today. Sandaris to Ledley. Can he get the ball in the box? He can get the ball in the box, but the keeper makes a save. Surely the whistle is going to blow and we're going to win this game 1-0. And it has. We have finished the game. Surprisingly, we've only managed 1 goal, but luckily we have got the win. A 93rd minute goal from Sandaris. What a way to finish the tie. Sandaris is brilliant. I absolutely love him. But the guys really should have done better. Defensively, I'm not bothered about. They only had 1 shot. But going forward, Spidaccio was poor. Vince didn't really do anything. Juan Marti didn't do anything. Might be the time to bring back Macheda and Albanis. So fitness might be an issue. That was disappointing, but I'm going to praise Sandaris because, that was a fantastic winning goal there. Let me know what you think of that goal. Have you scored any better goals? Well, I've scored loads of goals in this game, but have you scored a better goal than that? Leave it in the comments section. Let me know. If you've got any videos, post a link for it, guys. And yeah, luckily, we somehow managed to win that game. Disappointingly, we lost to PAOK. Really shouldn't have done. But we might need to play around with this formation because it doesn't really seem to be working right now. I just want to have a quick look as well at the end of last season because obviously we went on that great run. Well, apart from this bit where we had a really bad run, we lost to Milan and stuff. We were playing the 4-2-3-1 formation. That is the formation that worked for us. We did play that all season, to be fair. 4-2-3-1. This run where we went months without getting a defeat or a loss or anything. We were playing 4-2-3-1. The season before that, it's not going to let me know. 4-2-3-1, 4-1-4-1. We need to have a look at it. We need to have a look, maybe hit the early crosses. It might be a case that I have I've changed some of the finer details of that formation which haven't worked. But offensively we created a lot, but we just couldn't score the goals. Maybe it's because they were very compact. Maybe we should have dropped deeper. I don't know. Leave your comments in the comment section, guys. Let me know. But if you've enjoyed this episode, please hit that like button. If you like that goal, hit that like button. That is all the... I can't even think of what I was going to say now. But if you need any reason to hit that like button, that goal is it. If you like what you see, you want to see more, guys, hit that subscribe button as well. And we will likely be coming back. I'm going to try and get a few games underway. We'll probably come back for the... Let's go for these games. The 2 games against AEK. Because, again, they will be big games in the season. We'll play both them games against AEK there. So I should get quite a few boshed up. See how we get on. That will take us all the way to January. And then, yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens from there. So, thank you very much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Leave your comments in the comments section of what you thought of the episodes. Don't forget the magic word as well. I can't believe I forgot the magic word there, guys. So the magic word today, because we need to review our tactics to find this formation that is going to really work for us. As you can see, it's been a bit inconsistent so far. The magic word that we're going to use is tacticky. Now, tacticky means tactics. Obviously, that's what we need to work on. I thought I'd use a different word today, because I haven't really used any football-related Greek words. It's just been more of swear words or maybe something related to the episode. But a football-related word, the magic word for today is tacticky. Make sure you leave it in the comments section, guys. Whether you want to leave the Greek saying, the English spelling in Greek, or the actual meaning of what it means, well, you should know. But leave that in the comment section, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Really appreciate it. Make sure you stay tuned for the next episode, which will be out every Monday at 7 PM. And I'll see you guys soon. Take care.